Day 18 of 365 days of meditation. Just flying right along now. Today's meditation, which I wrapped up not that long ago, was fabulous. Just finding that there is just a greater level of allowing, and I've heard people use that word before, and I keep finding the same thing. I try to find words to describe the experience or what is occurring in the meditations, and it's difficult to put words to it. It really is difficult to put words to it. So I'm gonna go with allowing. I've heard that word many times, and I didn't really get it, but I think this is what people mean when they say it. There's just this lack of resistance or lack of a forced feeling in the process, just sort of letting go, letting it ride, letting it happen, and I guess fully immersing in the experience itself. And it feels pretty awesome. I definitely had a significant emotional purging this morning in today's meditation. It was, some things from the past or the present that don't necessarily feel great, but just allowing them to surface and making space for them. And I know Kyle Cease talks about this, just sort of allowing space for that emotion or that experience to take place, not judging it, not avoiding it, not suppressing it, just allowing it to surface, and letting the subconscious know that regardless of what it's offering up, there's a safe place for it. And that includes any memories of past experiences. So that really was today, and definitely started off with some uncomfortable emotions and just sort of letting them go, and definitely a few tears, and then towards the end of the meditation, it was just blissed out. I started laughing, and I was laughing, just sitting there in the chair, kind of just wobbling around and just laughing. And I don't know what I was laughing at. Nothing was funny in particular, but there was nothing that had triggered the laughing, I would say, and no thought or anything, but I was just sitting there just laughing and laughing and laughing. My whole body just sort of felt warm and floaty and tingly, and it was just an awesome experience. So that's really, I guess, all I could report today. It's also interesting to see the things that I would do initially, like to sort of visualize the future or go back to an experience in the past and sort of soothe myself or reframe that event, or both. And also the mantra work. And now in meditation, it's sort of running on autopilot. Like it just sort of naturally seems to flow one thing to the next, and I don't have to do much conscious directing of the meditation at all. It's almost like the subconscious is doing the directing of the meditation. And again, that's just sort of ties into the sensation of just sort of allowing it to flow. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it other than that. Well, we'll use the word surrender, maybe. Surrender to the experience. But yeah, that was today. Phenomenal. Outside of the meditative practice, feeling great. And I know yesterday's video, I looked a little tired. I actually shot that one at the end of the day. I had some family events I was attending, so shot that one at the end of the day. So I definitely was tired when I shot it. But yeah, just overall feeling great. A lot of gratitude, a lot of just, I don't know, ease. Yeah. So in closing, if you are struggling with your mental health at all, feeling depressed, anxious, worrying excessively, ruminating excessively, and it's negatively impacting your quality of life, If you feel overwhelmed or sort of incapable of coping with your mental or emotional state, or it's distressing, talk to somebody, talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Friends, family, coaches, teachers, counselors, obviously, or therapists if you have access, and get the help that will get you going on the journey towards a state of, health, wholeness, and happiness. It's worth it. So, last thing I'll mention is I meditated to music again today with my headphones in. So I'll post a link to the audio that I used. It was quite enjoyable, and the experience that it led to was quite enjoyable. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and be good to yourself.